Okay, let us see what is new today. We have, nope, that's the same. I don't have enough gold. Okay, what else? Also, still don't have enough gold. Okay, I guess we're doing a weapon review. Okay, you guys, in honor of the new military weapon set that really it's not that new, but it's back out again, so I figured we should talk about the weapons. We should highlight some of them, and today we are going to highlight the Bobcat. Right, give me 1 second, we interrupt this message in order to find an important quest item that should be right here. Haha. Okay, now this weapon is one of my top favorite weapons in the game. True min-maxers will say, you know what, the Silent Spectre is a better weapon, but to those people I say nay. I love the Bobcat. Oh, okay, whoa. Where'd this guy come from? And today, I mean, that's pretty much why I love it. And you guys already know how I do these weapon reviews. We are at our first encampment. As always, we are using only the Bobcat, and for each encampment, oh my god, there's another guy that came out of nowhere. Anyways, it looks like we start. As you guys know, with each encampment, I like to spit out a little fact, a little information about the weapon that I am trying to highlight. Anyways, first off, this first fact is going to sound pretty familiar based upon everything that I just said. And oh my god, no! Which is, this has long been thought to be really sort of the little brother to the Silent Spectre, the slightly less good weapon. And the reason why it is thought to be not quite as good as well, because while it does a higher DPS on average, it does not have as high of a crit rating and crit damage as the Silent Spectre does. So if you're looking at like a true DPS, which takes into account those crit shots, all those things, this weapon actually does not quite do as well as the Silent Spectre. But in my opinion, I like this one better because it is more consistent, and I'll get into a little bit about what that consistency is later. Anyways, we're at the second encampment. So the second fact is that this weapon is really meant to be a short-range weapon. This actually has one of the shortest ranges out of all of the assault rifles, which makes things rather difficult if you're trying to shoot husks from afar. Now, this is great for encampment missions, stuff like that, where like I'm right up in the husks business. But if you're somebody that likes to stay away from the action, this weapon may not be for you. I think of it really as like the assault rifle shotgun, because you really want to be kind of close to the husks. Maybe not this close though, maybe not this close, get me out. Now, I will admit, I am usually one of those players that likes to be a little bit further away from the action. I do like to keep a little bit of a distance, but when I am getting up close and dirty, this is one of my favorite weapons to use because, God, just look at that laserage. Okay, well, give me like 5 seconds so I can reload real quick. Look at that laserage, though. And yes, laserage is a very real scientific term. We got wave number 2, so let's cue that war cry and just look at these guys disappear. Wait, give me a little bit to reload there. Oh my God, look at where'd that husk go? Where'd that husk go? Where did that husk go? I don't know, because they're dead now. Here we go. This is the last one. Let me just give me some seconds to reload. Boom. Come on. Tell me we're done. I'm not. Now we're done. There we go. Okay. Encampment number 2 successfully completed. Okay, you guys. Encampment number 3, which means I guess it is time for me to spit out my third fact about the weapon, which is probably something you've already heard me complain a little bit about, which is that reload speed. This weapon is actually extraordinarily slow to reload. You can see right here I'm reloading, and it takes days, like not minutes, not hours. It's just straight. It's like many moons are passing before this thing is is completely reloaded. Now, normally that would be a problem. Normally I'd be not happy with something like that. However, this weapon sort of makes up for it by having 50 freaking bullets in the in the clip. Now, you'll notice mine have a little bit more just because I've modified the perks on it slightly, but I mean, having such a large magazine, especially a magazine too made up of small bullets, is absolutely clutch with this weapon. It allows me to really mow down usually multiple husks before I really even need to reload. There we go. Let's just get rid of this husky husk. Goodbye. Look at that. Not even, that was about maybe a third of the clip. Took down the entire nature husky husk. And this isn't doing any sort of elemental damage either. I don't have any sort of elemental damage on it. This is all physical damage. And you can see how fast it is mowing down these elemental husks, even though it's not an elemental damage weapon thing, whatever. Ooh, goodbye, my dude. I will see you later. Okay, that is encampment number 3 done. Okay, encampment number 4. Here we go. Let's get rid of these husks. And with another encampment, and oh god, okay, there's a lot of little extra husks around here too. I was not prepared for this. I got some work to do first. I gotta go, just gotta channel my inner John Wick right now. Oh my god, dude, these husks. Okay, now that we've narrowed it down to just the last few husks, or at least a more manageable number of husks. One of the last comments I really want to make about this weapon as to why I think it is fantastic, and this is really the real reason why this weapon is actually my favorite in terms of sort of the close-ranged assault rifles, and that is because the stability and the lack of bloom that you have in this weapon. This weapon is actually legitimately just a straight-up laser. You can see, even though I'm moving and firing, that reticle is extraordinarily tight. I mean, I can shoot at this guy, and he's moving, and my aim sucks. But in terms of the bullets, like, they're all going where they're supposed to be going. They're all going where I'm aiming. And this is actually fantastic if you are somebody who really likes to aim up those headshots. So with this weapon, this is one of the few weapons, or one of the few assault rifle weapons, where I would say you could almost build it towards a headshot-centric style type of build, just because, or use those sorts of heroes, because, well, this weapon doesn't have that bloom. You don't have to worry about missing headshots. Even firing from the hip, you can see I'm firing from the hip here. It is still fairly accurate, which is something to say for assault rifles. If you're going down sight though, your bullets do not miss. I mean, you can just look at that. Melted. He is melted. It is incredible. So anyways, this is the reason why I absolutely love this gun, and why I will take it over the Silent Spectre. I really like weapons that hit where I want them to hit, and there is more of a reason as to why I prefer this weapon over the Silent Spectre, but we'll get into that with the last encampment. I still have 2 more minutes. I can sure bet we're gonna get there. Straight laserage from the hip. No big deal. We finished our 4th encampment. Let's go find the 5th with our last 2 minutes so I can explain the last reason why I love this weapon. Okay, so we are at our last encampment. And so to finish up this commentary, this review about this weapon, what I think about this weapon, I think my final fact is going to be one of the last few reasons why I still would choose this weapon over the Silent Spectre, or at least why I personally like it more. Now, as I mentioned earlier in the video, if you're just going for pure, true, like real-life min-maxing, the Silent Spectre actually is usually a better weapon in terms of pure damage output. However, what you're depending on with the Silent Spectre is your crits. Now, your crits you can build to be fairly consistent, but I also enjoy having a weapon that I can just build to be a higher damage output. I can sort of always expect my shots to do a certain number of damage, and there isn't necessarily that much surprise. Now, I know with assault rifles, you're shooting out so many bullets anyways that it often makes sense to go with a crit build, but I don't know, it's just like a matter of principle. I just like things consistent and easy. It makes it easy for me, and I got 11 seconds left. I don't know if I can mow down all these guys in 11 seconds. Oh no, 2 seconds left? No, these are the last 2 guys, Ray. Let me finish the mission. Please tell me I got it. No! No! Oh my god, I was so close. Oh, that was to the second. Dang it, that must mean this weapon's not OP, guys. So, there you have it, you guys. Is this weapon OP? Obviously not, because I can't even win a level 82 encampment mission, or 82. I can't even win a level 82 encampment mission with it, so obviously this weapon just sucks. Anyways, you guys, I'm Iolaus, that was sarcasm, and I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.